Legion, it's Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Rise of the Republic in our Camillus series. We moved through an entire year in the previous episode. It's 372 BC. It is winter, and we are almost done rebuilding our armies. And we're in a really good position to go ahead and chase down Terrace all the way to the southern tip of Italy. So right now they control a good amount of territory still in that direction, but notice that we are, as I pointed out at the end of the last episode, we are very close to being able to move on the province of Lucania, which is Putentia, Alea, Heraclea, and Assaruntia. Now, Heraclea is here on the southern tip. So this province extends all the way down to the south of Italy. And then this province over here, Apulia, is Herdonia, Baryon, Scipius, and Silbion, which doesn't quite reach the southern tip, but it's a good step in the right direction. First things first, let's go ahead and take Gaius Tetianus Sura. We need to level him up a little bit because he did succeed in the previous battle. I think I will give him the Master Tactician 2 ability, which gives him the Unity ability as well as a little bit more cunning and lowers his upkeep costs for his army. But we want to chase down these guys and say hello. We ambushed a large Terrace army in the previous episode, and it looks like we can still chase them down. Let's do it. Goodbye. Excellent. So we gained a lot of additional wealth from that, but we can't go anywhere with him this turn as a result of that action. Still training here. Now, these Exensi, I think I will go ahead and just promote these guys. Or upgrade them, rather, would be the proper term. One more turn and we can move those armies around. We have a brand new agent since one was assassinated at the end of the last episode. Quite frustrating, but we'll give her an order soon enough. And of course, we were also given the territory of Velisna, which is amazing. So in one turn, we'll have some more stuff we can do there too. So I have some additional monies. Let's see what else we can pull off here. First of all, politically, we do have a pretty high chance of civil war. So we're going to take the House of Valyria and secure their loyalty. And we can also do so. It costs a good amount of money, but we're going to do so with the other house as well. I mean, you saw how much extra money we had, and we still have 4,190. The thing is, with the upgrades that we're doing, how's our risk now? 0. Yeah, we're in much better shape. Let's see. We could send Flavia on a diplomatic mission. Or it's actually Duilia Flava that we tend to send on diplomatic missions. So Flavia Rutilla, I guess she was, no, he's still married to Duilia Flava. So she's still in our house, or she's a noble that is not aligned with us, I guess. But she's not in our family. It's difficult to describe. It's the House of Furia, but she's not a member of the actual bloodline. She's just a noble that's in our house. And she's married to now the leader of the House of Cornelia. Flavia Rutilla I could send on a diplomatic mission. What does she do for us? Yeah, I guess I'll send her. I'll go treat with, why don't you treat with Syracuse? Ooh, Syracuse doesn't exist anymore. That's interesting. Treat with Tarcuna. What's going on with Syracuse? Oh, they're down there. Maybe we just can't talk to them. Greetings, my friend. Or did I just overlook them egregiously in the list? That's a possibility, but who knows? All right, so I can probably go ahead and upgrade some of these practice castrums. It would be good to go ahead and have this one upgraded for any units in the future here that need to be recruited. Yeah, same here. Wait. If we upgrade this, that's better for income. Now, let's do that first. Public order in Sabinia is actually not that great. And upgrading this is going to negate our current food bonuses that we're getting from there. So, hang on. Maybe we do need to go ahead and convert this to a farm and convert this to... Okay, yeah, I'll do those 2 buildings, and that should be good. All right, moving into the spring of 372 BC. Syracuse is still alive, but for whatever reason, they weren't on my diplomatic options menu. We had a spy succeed against Terventum up there, so they're sowing more discontent, I'm sure. Your diplomat has returned accompanied by a famous scholar. Increased research rate for the civil technology tree, which we're not using at the moment. 2. Oh, nice. I forgot that I actually sent 2 missions. So, trade with Picentes is no longer possible. An enemy dignitary has caused disorder within your settlement, potentially inciting the people into rebellion. We've had a spy level up. A migrating tribe of the Massili have invaded this region. Alright, so we've got to mess with some people here. Let's take Acilia, and we want to give her more of the specialist promotion. Now she has an extra chance of success in all actions. Let's go ahead and misdirect this agent. Oh, hi.
I shall do what I must.
Good. Now this army needs to be... Oh, look at that! Haha! If we put them right there... Oh, wait. Oh! Hang on. Has this army been misdirected by the presence of this? I feel like maybe... Oh, there we go. Okay. So if we move here... I just thought that it didn't seem like they were able to move very far.
Do you have further orders for us?
No, it's still not letting... Why'd you do that? It said you had... Oh, it must be just below 50. Most of the time when you put it on the line like that, it'll let you ambush, but now it's not letting me do it. Damn it, that was a perfect ambush position. Okay. All right. It's okay. Let's go ahead and move here instead. We finally have these armies ready to go, and we're going to just kind of move quietly along here. Also, Marcus's army is, I think, ready to go. Yep, they are. Actually, no. Hang on. One more thing to do for you is give you your Ensis Centuriae, and then you'll be ready to go. What else can we do? We have some other agents in the area, and it's time to use them.
I will end this still time.
Alright, so she learned more from her failure than she would have otherwise done, but she did not succeed. We can put you in Bovianum to help with public order. Public order is actually pretty rough in that province at the moment. And Fania Catalina, yeah, you need to head down here as soon as possible, please and thanks. We need you on the move. Oh, and you know what we can do now? Aha! Let's go ahead and do a consecrated ground here, and then... Ooh, dang it. We aren't going to be able to do anything this turn unless we cancel something else that we're doing. I could cancel recruitment, I suppose, of one of these Ensis Centuriae. But that takes away my mobility with his army next turn, and I'd rather not do that. Let's go ahead and keep that going. Frustrating as it is. Ooh, we can embezzle, though, with Duilia. Let's see if that would... How's that? Alright, 1% civil war risk, I'll take it. That's fine. Alright, and that allows me to do both. So, we could do that, and then what else? Let's do a meeting place. I'll help with public order in a province that's probably going to need it. Okay, Bovianum absolutely is going to need the practice castrum upgraded. Ecernia could benefit from having the bronze mint, but you could also benefit from having the amphora maker. Let's just do the practice camp for now there, and we will end the turn, moving into the summer of 372 BC. And now things are going to get interesting because all of our armies are going to be fully set up. We've had an agent succeed there. I'm a little worried about that. Can't wait to kill all these agents. An enemy champion has assaulted the soldiers guarding your settlement, causing casualties and weakening the garrison. Alright, so that actually wasn't too bad, because we're killing the agents. Are you surprised? Let's see. Let's assassinate you. Good. That champion's dead, and this spy is a higher level now, so we can give her the final assassination ability. Oh, I'm noticing her authority is actually quite low. So we can give her an ability that helps with her authority. We can have this ability just reduces corruption faction-wide. Extra chance of success in all actions. I like the idea of conspirator. This also gives her additional authority. Let's do that. That makes her actions cheaper in the long run.
Ready to set sail? Speak and we obey.
I like. Okay, so
We serve without question.
let's see what else we can accomplish here.
My
Alright, failed to hinder.
failed you.
Let's try this again. I would like to try and ambush from those hills if I can pull it off. Maybe what I'll do is just put them here. That could be just as good.
Was there something else you needed?
My skills are
The
yours.
enemy will come to
How may
The
I
fleet sails on your command. Awaiting orders.
And then these guys also need to be in an ambush stance. Are there any hills here? Nope, don't see any. Let's just put you right there.
Further orders?
Put you in ambush stance.
Give us our call.
What do you
We await
give me?
That agent is still moving. Ooh, looks like we are able to expand in Latium. That's great news. We still can improve the Scriptorium, which I need to do to reduce corruption and improve dignitary recruitment rank. Let's go ahead and do that. And then next turn we'll expand in that province. Things are starting to look pretty good, but our income is dipping downward, given all the upgrades that we've done. It's perfectly fair that it is. It's to be expected.
What do you have
Alright,
for
let's
us?
have you stand in ambush stance there. And you can edge a little bit closer to Potentia now. You can even attack Potentia. Didn't see that. Oh, nice. You can actually hide in the trees along the road here, which is so useful.
We're moving out.
Yep, let's put you right there.
Command, and we obey. Speak and we obey. We are the men of Rome, ready and willing.
Oh, yeah, you guys too. Let's see. If I move you down this direction, keeps you nice and hidden and on wooded hills, which is some of the best ambush terrain in the game.
Ready, willing, and we are ready. Speak and we obey. We will serve you. Our loyalty is yours.
My skills
We are the men of Rome.
How may
The
I
ships
serve?
are ready.
Okay, I think
Wish of me.
that's all we need to do for this turn. Politically, we're at 4% risk. Yeah, we've had some of our eldest children sent off for tutoring. I'll need to keep an eye on that too, because there are still some kids that need to be tutored. All right, that spy's on the way south. Moving into the autumn of 372. Aha! They were dumb enough to try and come across here. Let's go ahead and kick their butts. Oh, it's so satisfying. What were you guys going to do? Just curious. Just curious. What your thoughts were. And let's release the captives.
Further orders for us.
That agent didn't move, oddly enough. And it looks like that general might also be able to be promoted. Rhegion has formed an alliance with your enemies. Yep.
The enemy will come to fear us.
So Decimus Furius Gracchus, who is our current faction leader, oddly enough, the adopted son of Spurius Furius Medillinus. Marcus would be faction leader, but he started his own political party, because he's a dumbass. So, that's what you get, buddy. We can level him up. Let's see what our options are. Also, I think his army leveled up in that battle too. Yes, it did. So we can do Indomitable Infantry. Hmm. 10% morale for all units during offensive battles. We're about to be doing a lot of offensive battles. That could be a good idea. Let's do the Hounds of Molossus. And there is, it seems like, an additional army here. I'll need to keep an eye on that. Yeah, extra battle captives have been, that's been a really, really good thing for him. Extra melee attack skill for all infantry units and extra shots per minute for all units. Yeah, let's do Fearless Warrior to give him more zeal, which helps with the damage his personal unit does. And we'll put that unit back in, or that army back in ambush stance. Now let's try and misdirect this agent again. And of course Cecilia has been wounded in action. Okay, now I think Scipius I will probably be able to take this turn.
We're moving out.
Yep. All your Scipius are belong to me. Let's loot it, because that's a lot of money. And then repair it, because that's quite inexpensive to repair. And we can continue moving on Hardonia. But the thing is, I want this army clear first, so we want them to try and charge across the border like an idiot. Let's see about eliminating some of these guys.
Their life. I am injured.
You gotta be freaking kidding me. That's my best assassin.
How may I serve you?
That's the unit I've been training to assassinate.
I must. Just a wound, nothing more.
All 3 spies in 1 turn. What are the odds? What are the odds? These are the spies that I'm sending down. I'm so enthusiastic. I'm like, oh yeah, we're gonna send these guys down and take care of some of these agents. What are the odds that in 1 turn, all 3 get wounded, including the one with the lowest chance of failure? Ugh. All right. That is annoying as hell. All right. Let's go ahead and do a villa there. We need more food in this province. Right now we have an additional, I don't know, I kind of feel like this might need to be converted to a trader. And this needs to be broken down, and this needs to be more of a farming settlement in general. Seems like it could be a good idea. Let's go ahead and upgrade the Scriptorium in Roma. That'll help with corruption. Yep, time to go ahead and get the castrum going in Alba Fucins. Yay. Okay, so with that done... Oh, wait. Didn't notice that. Hang on. Just kidding. Not time for that yet. I would prefer... I didn't think I'd be able to convert this, but apparently I can. Let's do that. And, hang on, we have other things we can do. We can do an Altar of Jupiter, which helps with research rate and with public order the most in this region. And then we'll be able to upgrade this. Yeah, so this territory, having this territory in Tarcuna is going to be pretty useful for us. Let's move into the winter of 371 BC. So they charged that army forward. I was expecting them to do that. Let's see, why don't we go ahead and fight with a balanced stance here. Release the captives. Alright, they ran away towards Hardonia, which is not the best. Oh, really? Okay, now they're going to send this agent to mess with my general, while all of my spies are recovering, and none of them are going to be able to do anything. Another successful ambush. We are gaining a ton of wealth from these military victories. We're not going to be able to charge forward too fast because a lot of these armies are running away kind of toward the settlements that we need to take, and so the garrisons will be able to support them. An enemy dignitary has failed to bribe one of your armies. This character has come of age and returns with knowledge attained. Nice! Publius Furius Nerva has +2 authority, so does Secundus Furius Carbo. Your concealed army has been found. Having developed skills, this young man is now ready to serve the common good. The brave men of this army have leveled up. Alright, good. So, yeah, this army probably needs to come back to Poseidonia. I hate to do it, but it's the smartest thing to do, just to get them replenished. In the meantime, we can give them the Hounds of Molossus promotion for those offensive battles. Yeah, see, these guys... Hang on, which army has been discovered? Yeah, this one. Well, of course it's been discovered. It just tried to kill the army that attacked. Of course you know it's there. Why would you say that? That doesn't make any sense. Alright, let's go ahead and put the city under siege here. Let's continue the siege. And then what we're going to do is take this army. We're going to put this army here. And this should go pretty straightforwardly. Let's fight protectively. That army will die. Hardonia will fall. We're going to loot the crap out of it. And we're going to have a ton of money to spend. That's what I wanted to see. So I'm going to go ahead and repair it. Which probably, to tell you the truth... No, I think we still got more money than than if we hadn't looted it and repaired it immediately. Because you always have to check, like, the cost of repairing a city instantly, like, is it really worth looting it in the first place if you do that? And a lot of times it's not, but let's see. We can do a gymnasium here. Yeah, I'll go ahead and keep that preservation, or that what's it called? Preservation room? That's an interesting name. Don't know why it's called that.
Oh, do your feet hurt? Tough.
Public order is not great in Samnium. It's mainly because of the agents in the area. We do have an army here that can take Asaruntia, and I think it's time. Because we kind of have their armies in the area on the defensive. And I would like to make more money anyway. So let's loot Asaruntia. Definitely not very expensive to repair this one. And now we have territory in both Lucania and in Apulia. Very quickly moving across here. Speaking of that, well, we need to leave this army in place for now because it needs to regenerate for a bit. It needs to replenish its forces. Okay, well with that, I can now go through my territory and do a ton of upgrading. Let's see, Master Trader, probably a good idea. We don't have a lot of agriculture here, but we might eventually, so let's do the Amphora Maker. Practice Castrum. And the Scriptorium, not particularly useful right now. Oh, hang on. 80 wealth from entertainment and extra unit morale. So we're going to lose some wealth. But if we keep the Gymnasia as it currently is... Wait a minute, though. Yeah, so it's the wealth from entertainment bonus that we don't get. But we could convert this to a trader and get 100 wealth from local commerce. Let's do that. Let's do that. And then the Romanization of this province... I think, honestly, what I need to do here is go to Bread and Games to help with public order. Romanization of this province seems to be going pretty well. Another thing I could do is I could build the Scriptorium here. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? That's a huge public order boost. It's always worth mentioning. And then here, yep, Trench Mine, help with income, Practice Castrum. Still have some money. It's hard to believe. Oh yes, Casinum, that's right. We have one more thing to build here. So were we going to do something farm related? I think so. Just to help with the... Well, there's a couple things we could do. Yeah, let's do a villa. And why do we have the Altar of Jupiter? Could I potentially do an Altar of Ceres here instead? Could be good if we're going to have more agriculture here. I'll think about that in coming turns.
We are the men of Rome. We'll soon have the enemy. Fleet consent ever in service to
Well, that was fun. We're in 371 BC. And we can still go through one more turn here. So let's see what we can pull off. Actually, politically, how are we doing? 0% risk of civil war. Can I embezzle with anyone? No one at the moment. End turn. Let's move to the spring of 371. No. No. Not the way it works. Not after you have all of my agents fall in one turn. That's the thing I'm most angry about, so that's what I'm going to blame you for. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Also, what are your agents doing? Can you stop? I can see them messing around with me. I'm going to kill them all. You realize this. They're all going to die. Pusetians want a non-aggression pact. No. You just want protection. Failed bribery attempt. An enemy dignitary has failed to bribe one of your armies. This character has come of age and returns with knowledge attained. Good. +2 cunning. And we've achieved the Logistics 2 tier, so we can now recruit artillery. An enemy dignitary has caused disorder within your settlement, potentially inciting the people into rebellion. Marcus Furius Priscus has leveled up. Alright, so my spies have recovered, but we've lost 2 units here. I'm so annoyed at this. Alright, so let's go ahead and bring this Army back. We need to recruit an Eques unit, and what else? And an Ensis Centuria unit. Okay. Portia. Kill. Well, she wounded him. That's good enough, I guess. Fania, what's your thing? Successful subversion chance? I mean, subversion's okay, but I'd prefer that you do other things. Good. And then you can do what? You just have a better chance of success, period. So why don't you go ahead and why don't you come over here and try and subvert this guy. Good! Alright, so at least one spy leveled up from all that. We can get +2 to all attributes and increase her chance of success in all actions. I can also go ahead and give her the steal ability, which gives her more cunning. Extra campaign map movement range for this agent. See, one of my spies, I would really benefit from having one of my spies in a, in a position to use this ability, which is network. If I keep one in my territory, all of my spies that are recruited actually have an additional experience rank. It's worth thinking about. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give that to her. And once it's fully leveled up, we'll bring her back into my territory, because there'll be a point where we can recruit more spies. Okay, so we have finished this. We have extra movement range for all of our armies. I need to wrap this episode. Let's see what else we can do. Extra cultural conversion. Distribution of Agra Publicus would give me better farming towns and just towns, period. Extra wealth per turn if you control the city of Roma. Well, we do control the city of Roma, so that sounds like a really good idea. Extra public order for all provinces. Extra wealth from entertainment. Do I have an objective that is, you need to build an M4 factory? Yeah, we're working towards that. Forge a defensive or military alliance with the following faction, the Veneti. Not really focused on that in the moment, thanks. Or we can do the Way of Labor, which will give us access to the level 4 cities, reduce construction costs across the board. This would also give us access to the next level of farms, and introduce the celebration of the Spring Festival of Cerealia. Ooh, and this is a tax rate bonus, and finishing it off would give better food for everywhere. But food we're okay on. So I kind of want to go the path of life. The extra wealth per turn if you control Rome is tempting. Let's start, though, with distribution of Agra Publicus, because of the wealth from subsistence and the wealth from local commerce in all regions. That is entirely too tempting to pass up, so we'll do that. Meanwhile, let's see what else we can do. We can go ahead and promote or upgrade this settlement, which I do want to do, but that takes away most of my money. Look at my income, though. My income is insane, and it will continue to get better. All right, I'm going to stop this episode here, and in the next one, we are going to continue to move, hopefully rapidly, through the territory of Terrace, and take... Let's see, I need to convert that, too. I want to try and control most of Lucania, if not all of Lucania, and all of Apulia by the end of the next episode. I don't know if that's going to be doable because of these agents giving me trouble, but I'm going to try. Wish me luck. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time.